Hello guys, today we're coming to you live from what's a nice stadium where we just beat Simba Bhora.
I've never had 11 men stress me the way I was so stressed. On Saturday, I was like,
I'd never expect Scotland to make such a very, very basic error in terms of a ball bouncing into the box. Kevin Moyo was the closest to it.
He should have cleared it.
He can clear it.
We're not worried about what's happening there. Our goal is to make sure we win every game as it comes. Go to the end of the season, we'll be on top. That's all we are worried now. How we're gonna win is something else, but we want to win all our games.
happy news.
Very happy news.
Happy news.
The news has all been anticipated.
Yes.
I know, man. With the CAF ChampionsLeague coming up.
For us, losing is not an option. We always want to win, and most importantly, we want to have fun on the pitch.
Hello and welcome to the Mabviravira Football Show. My name is Noxie. I'm your host. We have an amazing show lined up today. We're going to be going around the league with Rukudzo, who forgot his glasses. He says, I got into the car, check. I said, oh my God, where are my glasses? But he still thinks I'm pretty, so I can live with that. We'll be having our med zone with our favorite Peter Globe. I don't even know why we introduced this guy. He's here every other week. And today I am joined by Gary. Gary is part of our Scotland Academy. Oh, I need to give you his CV. This guy has been playing, they haven't lost this season, and he scored 10 goals. And by the time you watch this, he may be on at least 12 and
Yeah.
at least he'll be on 12. You're playing, this flight's at 7, he's playing at 10. So by the time we get to this, he'll be on 12. How are you?
No, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. How's been the season for you?
The season's been great.
Really?
Yes.
What do you enjoy the most about what you do?
Having fun on the pitch, working hard, playing against other teams, traveling, and
What do you do when you travel? Do you like listen to music when you're traveling?
yeah, I listen to music, or sometimes we sing songs on the bus.
So if I ask you to sing a song now, will you do it?
No, I'm not sure I'll do it.
Why, Gary? You said you're not shy. I asked you when we started to say,
Yeah, I'm not shy.
But you're just not about to start singing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sing.
All right, so you are playing. How are you feeling about your game against Legends on Thursday?
On Thursday,
Yes.
well, we're feeling ready and excited to win. For us, losing is not an option. We always want to win, and most importantly, we want to have fun on the pitch. And for us to win, obviously, we have to work hard in training, and we always have to put effort in everything we do. Because as our coaches say, talent without hard work is nothing at all.
Your coach is a very wise man. I want to ask you a very, very weird question. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Because I know you're young. You probably want to eat a lot of sugar. Do they have you guys on a diet? Or you eat whatever you like?
There's some drinks which we're not allowed to have.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Gary, I hope we get to sit down and have a conversation next week.
Yes.
All the best with your game on Thursday. And by the time you come back here, you'll be having 12 goals. And we are hoping you have 2.
Yeah.
Well, that was Gary from our Scotland Academy, the guy who says losing is not an option. Well, let's get into it. Our Mabviravira Football Show this week.
Welcome to Around the League with our very own special sports analyst. His name is Rukudzo.
I'm special now.
I've always been saying you're special. I guess maybe is this
You're lying.
Emotions about Rukudzo.
mixed emotions being special?
What did I
Let
do
me
wrong
tell
now?
you, we are at the Simba Bhora game, so he's there.
Yeah,
Obviously cheating on us.
What was I
Which
doing?
is okay.
What was I doing?
Live commentary.
Yeah, which
right?
is what he does.
Which is what he does.
Right.
And I feel like he could have been, it's like, Scotland here just did this. Ayaka, Chiboti soft down, big time.
And he was speaking the truth.
I know that my guy, the keeper.
Actually, it was Chacha and Kevin Moyo.
Yes, I am
Right. So
you could have been kinder to us, Rukudzo.
my job requires me to be completely neutral, especially when I'm on live television. If the viewers come up and then say he's being biased towards Scotland, my job goes.
Fine.
So
basic.
When it comes to that game, but in the end, you still won. Scotland still won.
I felt it like I've never had 11 men stress me the way I was so stressed. On Saturday, I was like, God, my heart is too tiny.
I know.
No, the thing is, what happened is, okay, before we get to that incident, of course, Scotland started very well. They were camping pretty much in Simba Bhora's half. Eventually won a penalty. Simba Bhora were not happy at all with the awarding of the penalty.
Right?
Moses Chidolo shot struck the left hand of Webster Tafa, that's the Simba Bhora captain. Simba Bhora felt maybe the shot was taken from a very short distance and they feel that it shouldn't have been awarded. So they felt it was a ball-to-hand incident. So they tried to, for a bit, they walked off towards their dugout, but eventually cooler heads prevailed. The penalty was taken. Knowledge Musona, actually, it was supposed to be Walter Musona was supposed to take.
Yeah.
But then Knowledge then told me after the game that they decided to switch things up to confuse Simba Bhora because William Tole was prepared for Walter to take it. So the Knowledge stepped up, banged it in the top corner, deserved lead. Then, for some reason, from my view, Scotland took their foot off the accelerator.
Second half.
No, before that. This is the first half.
Before
it's still the first half,
actually.
The first half, they took their foot off the accelerator, allowed Simba Bhora to build up a head of steam, and then it was pretty obvious Simba Bhora was going to score the next goal.
Yeah.
But how it came now is
it was very much unexpected.
And completely I'd never expect Scotland to make such a very, very basic error in terms of a ball bouncing into the box. Kevin Moyo was the closest to it.
He should have cleared it.
He can clear it.
Yeah.
Or the keeper has to make it very clear to him, saying, it's mine.
Yes.
And then Kevin Moyo is supposed to clear off and then allow Chajga to catch it. They run into each other and then Simaneka puts it into an empty net. But one good thing, of course, Scotland has shown across the entire season is the ability to rebound from a setback.
Absolutely.
And they didn't wait for the second half to come. Win another free kick. Bang center about 25 meters out. That is Knowledge Musona territory.
Of course.
You've been watching his career for the last 16 years. That is exactly where he would place the ball himself if you gave him the choice. Again, top corner. Bang. 2-1. Second half was a fight. As I'm sure you can attest to it. It was a fight. And it was...
Those guys were they were on our sides the whole time.
Yeah.
It was a battle, and that was, I think, it's a question of some fatigue was also setting in, and also some of the changes maybe that the coach Nome Mapeza made in terms of bringing in Abubakar Moffat in particular was now trying to solidify the midfield, trying to control the game as well. It wasn't necessarily about trying to find the third goal, which I think usually is what you would want to do.
Option,
But at this point of the season, as I said, with the so many changes in the starting lineup, fatigue, and also the pressure of the title
We have
race.
to give a big shout out to what's his name?
Anderson, you had a full debut.
Oh no, he played very well.
He played really
He was linking up very well and did in terms of it in the front three there as well, even with Nevo Tengek as well.
This position, do you think right in the middle of the park or right at the wing? Because he can play
wing.
From what I saw on the right, I think he should stick there. Right. I think he should stick, especially if Knowledge Musona is starting alongside it. Knowledge Musona is going to be in the middle there.
Absolutely.
He's the number 10 there. He's the attacking midfielder. So, but what I saw from the right, Anderson
from the wing
is very, very, very good. It was just a question of maybe as well fitness. He's still trying to build up because he was gassed by after 60 minutes. But in the second half, it was a fight. Fortunately for Scotland, they managed to hold on. They didn't really, that is, Simba Bhora didn't really have clear-cut chances to equalize. I think that happened in the first half, right at the end, actually. Simaneka missed a brilliant chance before the halftime or so. But in the second half, for the most part, Scotland were in control, but it was still a fight. They still had to make sure they remained concentrated and focused. Much needed win, of course, because what Hard Rock did in Harare at the same time. time.
And speaking of
speaking
hard
of
work,
hard
they had
work.
to fight. They had to show that they really want to win this league. And
Very
even-
fortunate though,
Yeah.
if you ask me, because yes, they went behind to Godfrey Dabwa.
I need them to lose.
Martin Mapisa in the hard rock goal, I think you say that he should have made a better effort to try to save the shot. He put up his left hand and he spun off it and went behind him. He should have saved that. But Hunters were the better team for most of the game until they got a red card. Emmanuel Zinyama got sent off. It was a high boot right into the chest of a hard rock player.
It was a
straight red card, no debate about it. So that's when the game changed. Once the red card is given, that was in the 64th minute. Hard Rock, obviously, now with the man advantage, pulled
They had to
forward.
push.
Washington Avaya, top goal scorer, scored again, 15th goal of the season.
Scoring.
Fantastic header into the top corner. But
Sound like a fan.
I'm not. Hey,
I'm saying that here.
No, but I just
even
want
I'm
the
a fan. Even I'm a fan. Reading
You're
soccer
allowed,
star of the year.
boy can score.
He can score goals.
He can.
You
He
can
can score
question
goals.
anything else about him, but scoring,
He's in there.
yeah, he's
Despite being down to 10 men, though, Hunters had opportunities to go back in front. They just didn't take them. And then maybe they're hanging on for the point, thinking that the game is done. 92nd minute, Prince Due fires in a shot. More Blessing Piri for me. He's trying to catch the ball. It just slips past his fingers
It really feels like
into the top corner.
we're
Poor
tired of
goalkeeper.
talking about poor goalkeeping
But
I
every
want
single
you to know that at the Simba Bhora game, Rukuzo goes, "Corner my keeper."
I did because there are certain keepers who go nameless. You know what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
I know.
Of course.
Employing some of their usual tactics, trying to slow down the game.
Yeah.
But in this case, more Blessing Piri for me cost Hard Rock the Hunters the point and kept Hard Rock in the title race, because at that point Scotland would have gone 5 points clear. So yeah, that mistake there. Prince Due doing very well. It was a powerful shot, but the keeper is trying to catch it instead of just parrying it away. Slips past his fingers into the top corner, and the 3-point gap remains. Pressure on Scotland at the top.
I really need Hard Rock to lose.
At some point, they're going to have to lose because
I would say they have the harder running in terms of the 7 games left.
the harder running.
Yes, they do, because they have away games against Dynamos and Islanders.
Oh.
So they have to come to Rufaro again. They have to go to Barberfield Stadium.
But then speaking of Dynamos,
Yeah, so they could drop points.
you did
They
mention
better.
Dynamos. I mean, with the form that they are in at the moment, or maybe let's just talk about their game this past weekend. I mean, coming from a draw with Scotland, you would have thought maybe they would respond in a way that allowed them to keep the momentum. However,
Aiyo, amakazofarisa.
I think it was.
Akazongofarisa kawantu.
I think the level of effort that they put into holding Scotland in midweek came back to bite them over the weekend, because he didn't. That is Aristicha Chiwaba, that's the Dynamos head coach, only made one change to the starting lineup. So I think in terms of fatigue, managed to catch up with them against Chicken Inn. Chicken Inn is a very obstinate, very stubborn team defensively, and they can also play under Tundra Indiraya. So for the most part, Dynamos, when they're the favorites in their game, they're expected to retain most of the possession. A lot of fans complain about their tactics in terms of they're not as direct. They're not as, shall we say, gung-ho in attack when they have most of the possession. And that then hurts them, especially when they play a team like Chicken Inn, who are well structured, who are very organized. I'm sure as Scotland fans know that how he likes to play his football is defense first, makes the team solid first before they go forward. The winner, though, for this game, in terms of Dynamos lost this one by goal to nil. Tulani Joseph, he scored one of the goals of the season. From just outside the edge of the center circle in the Dynamos half, so like 40 meters.
Wow.
One time volley, he saw Idrisan 4, that's the Dynamos goalkeeper off his line, just hit the ball one time into the top
that was
corner.
that.
40 meters out in the 74th minute, I think it was. So that was what's won the game. Dynamos feel that they had a penalty denied them, but it was Perfect Chikwende. He was driving into the box. The referee gave a foul gave a free kick on the edge of the box. For me, first of all, it wasn't a penalty. It wasn't a foul.
Right.
For me, Chikwende dived.
So getting that
did dive.
free kick was actually a bonus.
If
for them.
the referee gives it as a foul, it should have been a penalty because it was on the line. Any foul that happens on the line of the penalty area is a penalty.
But then it's very difficult to tell that it was right by
on
the
the
line.
Oh, you know it's
Right
on the
on the
you
line.
can see it's very clear it's on the line. It's on the line, but it's not a foul because Chikwende dived for me. So in the end, all's well that ends well. But if the referee gave it as a foul, it should have been
It should have been a penalty.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
happy news.
Very happy news.
Happy news.
The news is
National
all
Sports
being
Stadium.
anticipated.
Yes.
I know, man. With the CAF Champions League coming up, there's a press statement that has been released by Scotland FC to, notify everybody that the National Sports Stadium
On the
is
6th of
open
September.
for CAF fixtures.
Finally. Zimbabwe has been waiting for 4 years now for us to go back and watch national team football or international football in the National Sports Stadium. It's finally ready. It's going to start off with Scotland hosting Nsingizini Hotspurs in the first preliminary round of the CAF Champions League. That'll be the 6th of September. Very important for Scotland in terms of using home ground advantage. Hopefully, people are going to leave their club affiliations to the side. At the very least, people will want to go see the new National Sports Stadium.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So they'll go and then support Scotland as the Zimbabwean representative.
Yes.
Then I don't know if you can. Okay, I'll be honest. Unfortunately, what do you call it? Shall we say the amount of the capacity?
Right.
The capacity has been reduced from about 60,000 to around 42,000.
Yeah.
So that's less fans, but still, if everyone is singing, everyone's
a lot.
putting in the effort. You can, and in that bowl as well of the National Sports Stadium, you can make a lot of noise back in Scotland. So hopefully we can use that home ground advantage to give us a good platform to then go to the second leg in Eswatini. We're going to need it. We're going to need it.
I think it's a big advantage that the first leg is here.
A massive advantage.
It's a massive advantage. We need to capitalize on that.
100%.
Yes.
Then, of course, for the national team, of course, then a couple of weeks later, we'll be hosting the DRC there as well.
Yeah.
So that's also going to be important for our own
playing our home
AFCON
games away was just
Yeah.
it was stressing us.
Embarrassing.
Finally, we are free and we
free.
can, of course, see top level international football
Back in Zimbabwe.
And then now we just pray that we don't have all that fracas with people jumping into.
No, hopefully we don't get that. I mean,
Yes.
come on, man. We need to show that we're decent human beings.
Yeah, so I'm hoping all those things will be sorted by the time the 6th of September
Yeah,
comes.
the 6th of. And wrapping up around the league, of course, the English Premier League started. The reigning champions.
My
started
guy
by
wasn't
leading
playing
3-0.
this week.
Who's your guy?
Who's your guy?
Cool. What's the problem? Because my guy's injured. I'm so sorry.
Man, hey.
Oh, she's the Manchester City.
She's a Manchester City fan.
Very lucky this
It
week.
was
Very lucky
So
this week.
wait.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing? I did say I'm going to be asking after you guys. How are you?
Can we not wrap this up now?
Exactly. Can we just
I did say,
Dennis, can you say cut? Can we cut?
Manchester
Yes,
City,
can we just cut? Let's just end it.
United, Man United.
Can we
Let's just end it.
statement?
How are you guys? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wrap this up. Because the boys are going through a really tough time with their team, it's very hard to support Manchester United.
No, it's not.
And
No.
it's my time to shine.
No, okay. Yeah, can you just
Thing
wrap it
is-
up? Time.
Anyway, it appears, but my guys give up bottom line. And I told you guys, I'll be asking you guys how you guys are doing.
You know,
A
it's
lot.
fine. It's fine.
Anyway, we've come to the end of Around the League. Shout out to Man City. In a quest to really cement and solidify my relationship with Rukudzo, we are doing our match zone together. Peter, I want to update you on what's happening in my life.
Okay.
On
Saturday.
11 men were stressing me on the field, Peter, at the game. It was an eye.
11 men.
Yes. Those ones that play for your team, they were really stressing me.
It was a
Why?
difficult game.
It was a very hard game.
That's when you should relax.
And no. And second half, they were all really leaning in our camp. It gave me anxiety. So all I'm asking for is, when you guys have a meeting, tell them there's a girl in there who's very invested. Don't do that to her.
I'll tell them. You know what they'll tell me? They'll say, at least she's stressed by 11 men. We are stressed by one woman.
Fair.
Okay, Peter, in terms of the game itself on Saturday, what she's alluding to, how difficult it was. I'm sure you guys were expecting it in terms of the trip towards Anai, given the fact that Simba Bhora, yes, they may be not playing as well as they did when they won the title 2 years ago, but still going on the road and anything like Mandla Mpofu teams as well, it was a very difficult game on Saturday.
Absolutely. It was, I think you can see what a good team we are, because if we can sustain that pressure and also come up with 3 points. The only important thing from now, how we win, probably is relevant, but I don't think so as long as we get 3 points.
And then in terms of, okay, maybe I just wanted to get a word from you on Knowledge Musona. And of course, the ability of the old man. Yes, he's 36 years old, but still being able to
That is
determine.
so offensive.
He's a senior citizen now in terms of football.
I
but he
say-
still has the quality to win games.
It's still very offensive.
There's nothing like a
Senior citizen.
Old is just a number, you know.
Thank you.
Evidence of what he's done, what he's doing actually at his age, and we just have to keep encouraging him. And he's a good professional. That's why when he's called, even if he hasn't been playing for 2 games, come third or fourth, he's focused. That's what we need. These players young players should be learning from him. You know, what he does is he's focused on his job. If you're not focused on your job, then you tend to crumble. So credit to him, and the young players must always watch him.
How about the other guys, the newer guys that just joined the team, fitting into? We saw what's his name?
Anderson Cardozo,
Anderson. We saw him.
So Neville
He
10
played.
gig as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
10 gig he played as well this past week. Yeah.
I mean, look, we have a professional setup here, and sometimes we have to understand what the technical team is doing, especially the coach. Because look, given 3 games ago, I think if you see Anderson started and they both started, they were not maybe match fit. Their level was just slacking a bit. This game, they were on top of it. You can see it. So it's just something that they didn't start the preseason with us, and then now they are catching up. They are playing catch up to the system, to the game, to the match fitness. So now they are coming back. You can see what next game they'll give us 90 minutes plus. So that's good for the team. They are blending in well, and I'm sure the players are helping them to just settle down and all that stuff. And evidence they played, they come up, they gave a good account of themselves.
Okay, then in terms of the title race itself, I was on television duty, so I did speak to Norman Mapeza after the game, and he said they're not worried at all about what Hard Rock is doing. Hard Rock at the same time, Harare were scoring a late goal to remain just 3 points behind. I want to get your thoughts as well, maybe to buttress what Norman Mapeza is saying there. What is it like in a dressing room when you have such a tight title race?
It's tight, but like he said, he's put it very well. It's about how we play and what we do. We're not worried about what's happening there. Our goal is to make sure we win every game as it comes. Go to the end of the season, we'll be on top. That's all we are worried now. How we're gonna win is something else, but we want to win all our games now.
Are we sharing strategy or what's going to happen? We have CAF coming in. We still have the PSL happening. We have Monomtapa. Now we are really at the heart of
Everything.
all these things happening at the same time.
That's when you will see that every player is important, because once you are playing in the Monomtapa and you're bound to get tired as a player. So if the team is refreshed and all that, you must be ready as a player, because you cannot have players playing 3 games in a row and there's tense, CAF, Monomotapa and everything, all that stuff. So when the coach refreshes the team and come and do your job, because we have.
Speaking of those refreshing of teams, are they training with quote unquote the refreshed teams for their synergy's sake?
Well, maybe
sizabona nje sesokusenzakala.
Kuzoyenzakala, but the most important, we are there. We are training as a team. If there's a cake that's there, we wanna eat it all of us. There's nothing like you are training over there. We do one thing, because now when you do other things, when you come in, you don't know what you are doing. So we are together there, and everything is there. Everything is there to be seen. And once you are called, remember all these players also, 20, 30 players, they still have to fight for starting lineup, you know what I'm saying? So it's how you train at the end of the day. It's not like who you are.
And then you got Monomtapa Cup this coming weekend against Moors under 19. What's the mindset when you know you're going to play the so-called junior team? They are in Division 1.
We've learned from Highlanders and the other teams.
Yeah, we don't wanna. We will take this game as serious as like we are playing one of the big ones, because you when you approach things like that, then that means that you
Complacent.
complacent and all that stuff. But look, it's a more under 19, whatever team we field, we just have to do a job. So whoever's gonna play is gonna do well.
Finally, team manager, of course, I just want to get your thoughts on the very good news we heard today. Scotland confirming that you're going to play the first leg of the CAF ChampionsLeague game against Nsingizini Hotspurs at the National Sports Stadium. What's your reaction as team manager to the fact that you're going to play the first leg in front of Zimbabwean fans who hopefully will all be backing you to get past this?
What can we say? We had just a little test of the field last time we played Caps, and now it's been approved. So we plead with the fans. We have our fans all over the country coming, but what I also plead from the country, from the other teams, is when a team supporters, when a team is in CAF, that means they represent the nation, Zimbabwe. So come in numbers and support us. If it was the other way around and the Dynamos were in CAF, we will go to the stadium, by the way, and support Dynamos, because that becomes a national duty.
All right. Before Samba, there's a sad incident that happened over the weekend. So we had asked that on behalf of the company and the team and the show, you just share a word to the Highlanders team.
Yeah, it's always sad. There's stuff like that. We always have to support each other. So condolences to the Highlanders family, and condolences to the country, because we've lost only not Islander supporters but citizens of the country.
Yeah.
So we must mourn together and support each other.
Hello guys, today we're coming to you live from what's a nice stadium where we just beat Simba Bhora. Talk about people complaining, hey, Madi. The facts are on the ground, guys. We just killed it. We killed it.
Scotland, Mabviravira. taisa rimwe bheji tati rata se ratiri ratanga tawedzera rimwe bheji pane rakataka tinaro ratiri ratanga samanje ka zvanhasi Scotland inobhura yabhura kuti
all I had to say is the game was plenty. The game was amazing. Though it's not a fight, but it's a game.
But Scotland,
Simba Bhora can fight to 2040. So I appreciate the game. So I've love for my team, I've love for my family. So thank you guys. That's all I can say.
One Gaza, January 30. Bhora.
Imuno sapota chi? Simba. Alright, tauranya yenyu.
Biskoti yapiwa mapene mahara yokutanga yende mahara yamabiririra akaisa vabarefu mari vanowani kana Scotland vanobiririra vanga vachitya Simba vanga vachitya kubiririra vana kuna vari pamusoro chete vachitya marefu muZimbabwe kunoku kune vanhu vanobirira chete vanobhadharwa
tawina 2-1 tiri kufara zvisingaite Mabvira oye
isu masupporters eScotland Mabviravira kwadzanayo tauya chida revenge because first game redu paleague vakatirova 2-1 tarevenge 2-1 yedu tofara nezvo isusu tiri kuti toda kungodzokorodza kutora league yedu chete
uchi hai uchi kusvika tatozosvika patiri panapa tatombotanga tichitambura kuti tizosvika patiri but zvaizvozvi tingoziva tikamboenda kugame kuhwina kana kuti idraw but zvaizvozvi isi titomboziva kuti chero patikuenda kukafu tiri kuhwina zvibaba ende patiri kutoenda hatisi kutombomira kuenda ikoko tiri kutoenda kana tikanohwina 1-0 techitongoti isusu tine draw but tiri kutoda 2-0 or 2-1.
Yeah, at least today we've done it. Line-up edu, it was okay. Our first 11 was good. For a change, boss, Tata Neta, the same line-up every time. So, Mama Tima Zati, line-up in the strategy. Saka today, what line-up, Iowa, my results are Kanaka.